Hello darlings, for today's video I'm creating an Earth Day inspired makeup look. First I'm starting off by filling in my brows with the Benefit Brow Pomade in the shade 3.5 using the Benefit Brow Brush. I'm just lightly filling in the sparse areas and creating more of a defined arched shape. Next I'm cleaning up the lower edge of the brow so that it's nice and sharp. Then I'm placing a piece of tape at the outer corner of the eye, angling it towards the tail of the brow. After that, I'm tapping the Plouise base all over my eye until it's nice and smooth, and then I'm dipping into the Bprrfect Stacey Marie Carnival XL Pro Palette. First, I'm picking up the bright blue shade called Make Waves. I'm packing this onto the outer and inner parts of the eye, keeping it below the crease and away from the center of the lid. Next, I'm going in with the dark blue shade called Mood. I'm using this to add even more depth to the areas where I just applied the bright blue shade, sweeping it closest to the tape and farther away from the center of the eye. Now for the center, I'm applying the bright green shade called Ecstasy using the MORPHE JH41 brush. I'm packing it in the middle and swiping the brush along the edges to blend it with the blue from earlier. Now that I've achieved the halo effect, I'm sweeping the brown shade called Basic along the top edge of everything. To finish my blending in the crease, I'm adding a little bit of the shade called Shuffle using the same Morphe M562 brush, and then I'm removing the tape and starting on my face makeup. I'm priming with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer, and then I'm applying the Pretty Fresh foundation in the shade 20N and concealer in the shade 10N using a damp beauty blender. I'm also taking the Morphe JH43 brush and applying concealer right against the edge of the eyeshadow so that it remains sharp and doesn't get disturbed by my blending. To set my concealer in place, I'm stamping on some of the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off Powder using a slightly damp Real Techniques mini sponge. This limited edition collection supports Earth Day Network's The Canopy Project to plant trees to benefit local communities, increase habitat for species, and combat climate change. I'm bronzing with the bronzer shade and applying both of the blushes, starting with the Saucy Mauve shade at the highest point of the cheek, and then the Rosy shade at the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm dipping my brush into the highlighter shade called Fairplay from the Bprrfect Cosmetics palette and applying this to the highest points of my face and the inner corner of my eyes. To set everything in place, I'm spraying on the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Next, I'm setting my brows in place with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, first by brushing the brows upwards, then pushing the hair flat against my skin for a laminated effect. To finish off the eyes, I'm applying the bright blue shade called Make Waves to my bottom lash line, and then I'm curling my lashes, applying the Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara, and popping on the Aliexpress visofree lashes in the style E19. For my upper waterline, I'm applying the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0, and then I'm adding a pop of color to my bottom waterline with the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Prance. Finally, I'm adding mascara to my bottom lashes and applying the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in What's Your Sign. The Vice lipsticks have a new all-vegan formula, and this particular shade is matte, but it's so smooth and creamy. And that completes this Earth Day look. Let me know what you're doing to invest in our planet in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!